Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on your geographical location and time zone. Thank you once again. 5,000 houses to go in Anambra State as the train construction, award of contracts to commence in Anambra State. 5,000 houses to go as one of the train routes going in the hinterland of Anambra State is to commence. That's what the governor of the state, Soludo, announced that the train is coming. The Anambra trains are coming. But there are a lot of sacrifices. Over 5,000 houses will go on the route going to Imo and Abia border. So that's what he's saying. That's what he announced. So we are going to discuss about the possibility, the Anambra with train services. But first of all, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Remember to share. Thank you very much for always watching our videos. We are going to be discussing in depth about this. This video is not going to be long, but we are going to discuss something that is tangible, because this is very, very important. And we're going to listen to Soludo as he announced this.
We've completed the Anambra Transport Master Plan, and this Transportation Master Plan includes the one on transportation. Yes, we now have the master plan for Anambra's rail system. That has now been completed, and we're going to come on board about it. We're discussing with possible financiers. We put together the financing. Mana, I'm a weapon for the rail to work. If again, something must give. Okunuma. Because there's this woman at Nnewi when I went on a campaign and I was talking about possibility of a flyover at Nnewi. The woman kwaka sim omakakwa o kama ye metukwa na shop. So what I'm saying to you in the Anambra, the rail is nice. We are looking at all the options. One of the options that will go internally in the hinterland will require massive, over 5,000 buildings will have to give way. But this is the kind of conversation we are going to have as a people. This is the kind of conversation we must have as our people. But let me tell you, the other two parts of this process is that we now have a master plan also for our water transportation system. And yes, the very critical one is for our road infrastructure. The best time to have, very best time to have planned the master plan for Anambra's rail system. That has now been completed, and we're going to come on board about it. We're discussing with possible financiers. We put together the financing. Mana, I'm a weapon for the rail to work. If again, something must give. Okunuma. Because there's this woman at Nnewi when I went on a campaign and I was talking about possibility of a flyover at Nnewi. The woman kwaka sim omakakwa o kama ye metukwa na shop. So saying to you in the Anambra, the rail is nice. We are looking at all the options. One of the options that will go internally in the hinterland will require massive, over 5,000 buildings will have to give way. But this is the kind of conversation we are going to have as a people. This is the kind of conversation we must have as our people. But let me tell you, the other two parts of this.
Hello, I am Sir Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back. So welcome back. This is the conversation we should be having. Over 5,000 houses to go as Anambra train come into equation. The one of the train lines that will go through Anambra hinterlands will take out over 5,000 houses. Yes, Anambra deserve a rail, a train transport, whether you like it or not. But we like the boldness of Soludo to say it, because Soludo is the one that can actually do this. That's why people were very surprised when he was actually delaying from actually carrying out what people know to Soludo to do. His ability of being bold to push through a reform. Anambra cannot succeed without rail transport. Anambra as a state need rail transport for economic advantages. The economic advantage in rail is so enormous. And Anambra has comparative advantage than other states because of its landmass. It will not cost much to do rail. So even when Soludo is talking about these houses, remember, these houses that will be demolished, there will be compensation, and it will open up a greater economic corridor. It will create not just that railway, but it will create a road, also 6-lane to 10-lane roads that will go peripesu or side by side by that rail. And the economy of Anambra will grow so much that every Anambra person will be able to, will be very, very rich. So many Anambra will have airport, have rail, have road, everything, have also water transportation. So but we are talking about the possibility of this coming, so that Soludo will make this thing to happen. But all of us must be join hand together to push him so that he will not be delaying on this. Now that the Soludo we know is rising up, is changing gear to bring about this future, we have been always dreaming that we will have Anambra, that people will be coming from all other places in the world to visit. Anambra that will be even better than Dubai, Taiwan. When Soludo was talking about African Dubai, Taiwan, this is what is in him, burning in him. That's exactly. But nobody knows what happened. That when he get into power, it was like being derailed, or he derailed himself. You alone knows what he knows. He knows by himself what happened to him. When the shackles are taken away from him, Soludo will rise to do these things, because as he start to do this thing, let me tell you, people, even his haters, knows that if Soludo, the real Soludo come up, they have no chance. And for Soludo to do these things, to succeed, it need to be Soludo. Soludo cannot be it cannot be ordinary politician. It has to be Soludo. And for him to be Soludo, we'll be talking about this rail. He need as soon as possible to put it in place. There are a lot of lines that he need to put in place. So he need, because this will be financed by private sector. Most of them will be financed by private sector. So that's why it's very, very important that we should let this conversation start now. But as he warned us that over 5,000 houses are going to be removed. So a lot of them will be paid compensation. But this also is to also warn the government about how they are allowing people building on the places they're supposed not to build. So it is also important now for the government of Anambra State to start to plan for other areas also, so that we don't need to demolish a lot of structures, because it's lack of planning. The failure of governments in Anambra State contributed to these things, because all those areas, they know that all those, even the road there is supposed to be 4 lanes, 5 lanes, 6 lanes. But because of failure and mediocre governments over the years, that has led us to this. But let me tell you, every Anambra State person will actually prefer a rail transport, because they know the advantage. If you check what is happening in Lagos, just one rail that has taken them how many years, in spite of the inflated figure they awarded the rail, the money that it costs for them. But what happened now is that every hour Lagos is making in that rail, every journey is more than between 2 to 10 million. That's what they are making from that rail. So think about that. This is an opportunity we cannot afford to miss. We cannot afford to miss this opportunity. We cannot, on the platter of bureaucracy or politics or fear or something. Anambra must have a rail. Anambra must have a rail transport. And the conversation, he said, let it begin immediately. Let the process of it start immediately. Let's not leave it tomorrow. Because leaving it tomorrow, it will be more difficult. It will cost more. But the earlier we do it, the better. So that our economy will expand. So that our people will not be running helter-skelter. That our people will be returning home. They have to be coming home. Our home is livable and prosperous. And for it to be prosperous, Anambra State must have a rail station. So I don't know what is your view on this. Come to the comment section. Let's talk about this. What is your view? What is your take? What is your opinion? You can suggest to the government also. Remember, all of us are the government, not just Soludo. We are the government. We are the one that are going to benefit from it. Our children will benefit from it. So we don't need to suffer. Our children don't need to suffer because of lack of investment on transport. So we need these things. We cannot be always dreaming Dubai, America, London, and all those things. Let's bring Dubai and London to our homeland, to Anambra State. So this is what we need to be doing now. We don't need to be delaying on it. But for us to succeed, we must also help the government, help ourselves to accomplish this. That's what we need to do. We also need to make sacrifices. When he was pointing about the houses that are going to be demolished, it's part of the sacrifices. But remember, those land, there will be compensation paid. It's not that the houses will be demolished and no compensation. I know it will be difficult from people, but temporary difficulty. But the money paid for them will actually go a long way to have a place. I will actually suggest that government will start now rehousing those people already, getting a place for them. So because the possibility of rail cannot be denied anymore. It's done on us. It's being forced on us. Because we over the years, we failed to do what we're supposed to do. Now we have to do it whether we like it or not. The trains are coming. The Anambra trains are coming. So whether we like it or not, the Anambra train will come. The railway is approaching. The train is coming. Is coming. The train in Anambra State is coming. Is coming. Is not going to delay. Soludo cannot delay it. The train is with us. So the train will happen. And we will see all of them. I don't know what you think about that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that this is a possibility. As God lives, this is going to happen. We cannot stop it. So we cannot stop the train from coming. The train is with us. So I don't know what's your thoughts. But you need to like this vlog. You need to comment. You need to share to your friends. You need to subscribe to our channel. You need to subscribe to our channel. You need to subscribe to our channel because subscribing will help us to be moving forward. And it will help the government also to know that people, the opinions of people, and other things. Thank you very much. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next video. Bye.